Hey everybody, Steven here, and today I have a video review for Full as Fuck from 5% Nutrition. I've done the other two in kind of the 5% Nutrition stack, and I wanted to get this third one done. It took me longer to get to this than I was hoping. I am going to do a separate review, or kind of not review, but more explanation. I'm going to show you, if you took the stack, what are all the ingredients in all three of these going to equate to with that, because they have a lot of overlapping things in them. So I've done the All Day You May, which is the branched chain amino acid supplement, and then I've done the Kill It, which is the lighter of the pre-workouts that they have. But before we get into this, I do want to talk briefly. Rich Piana's passed away. I don't know what's going to happen with the company. I haven't seen anything that says that they're going to go out of business, but I mean, he's their flagship. It's his company. So right now all the products are still available on Amazon, so you can still find all of these. I will link to this in the show or the description box for this. With that, I mean, he got placed in a medical coma. I'm sure there's better information out there on that. As far as I can tell, I haven't found anything that's concrete saying that this is what happened to him, other than he went to the hospital, he wasn't feeling well. They put him in a medical induced coma, and he didn't wake up from it. So he passed away August 25th of this year. So everybody's kind of mourning of that. Really sad to see. As far as the notion of whether steroids played a role in that, I'm not going to speculate on any of that. I know he did tons of cycles and stuff like that. Obviously, anything in high doses is going to have a harmful effect on the body. So, but very, very sad news for the bodybuilding community. But let's talk about the supplement. First off, I just want to say I really do like this product. So this is a Nitric Oxide Boost supplement, and I'm going to have my notes that I have here to cover everything and go into a little bit detail with all of this. But you get 30 servings. I did the pomegranate one. Tastes really, really good. I mean, it's good. It's not the best that I've had, but I mean, with any of these products also, they are using sucralose still and all these other things. So it's going to be sweet. You're not tasting all the bitter powders that they're putting on here. So good taste. You get the 30 servings in it. They're still using like the natural flavors, which I don't know what that means. Sucralose to sweeten it, and then you see your like silicon dioxide, the anti-caking agents in there, the citric acid to prevent this from spoiling, stuff like that in there. But as far as the actual stuff that's in it, what I do like about any of the lines is that they kind of have a rich, with any of these, really wanted to make sure people were hydrated when they're taking any of the supplements, because a lot of times you'll take something and then you're peeing out a lot of nutrients, whether that's because it's caused vasodilation, right, the blood vessels and the capillaries have expanded, or it has caffeine in it, right? So you want to make sure that you're hydrated. So with this, we have vitamin C, 250 milligrams. I mean, I'm not really too concerned. I mean, with the vitamin C, I'm getting that from a whole bunch of other sources anyways, so that's not really a big deal for me. But niacin, 30 milligrams, that's going to give you some of that tingling sensation that you're going to feel when you do take this. Has calcium in it, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. So those ones are big ones for me. They're micro doses. We have 9 milligrams of calcium, 15 milligrams of magnesium, 17 milligrams of sodium, and 36 milligrams of potassium. Super low doses, but it's in there to kind of make sure that you have those electrolytes in the body. A lot of different supplements that I've seen don't even include anything like that. So it is nice to see. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit higher, so maybe in time that'll happen. I don't know about with Rich's products, but maybe with some other supplements out there. Now let's get to kind of the main course with this and all the stuff that you're actually taking this product for. The first one is L-citrulline. So you have 4 grams with this. So L-citrulline, usually when you're seeing doses, you're looking at like 4 to 6 grams. Usually I see more on the 6 grams end. If you have a product where it's like 2 grams, it's really, really low. So it's kind of in between. So your body takes L-citrulline, it's amino acid, and it converts it to L-arginine, and that's going to convert into nitric oxide. So that's going to give you that pump feeling in the body. So when we're talking about the nitric oxide boost, that's coming from the citrulline right here. that's going to open up the capillaries and the veins, and then that's obviously the feeling that you get as far as what people call the pump, right? So decent dose in there. Next one we have here is L-taurine. You usually see this in a lot of different energy drinks now, but you'll see like 1 gram. This has 2 grams in it, but it's an antioxidant, and then they say it stimulates the brain. So it kind of gets that firing a little bit more, mood enhancement, right? General sense of well-being is one of the things that you'll see accompanied with the description of this. So you have that in there at 2 grams. That's a decent dose. That's actually a really, really good dose for that. After this, you have agmatine sulfate, Agmac Max, so it's a trademark line. You have 1 gram with that. So this is derived from L-arginine. It regulates nitric oxide levels in the body. Some of the things that you're seeing with this, when I was looking around at studies that they're doing and all of that, pain relief is one of them, mood elevator, and it actually is neuroprotective, so it protects the brain. So that has 1 gram. Most studies are done at 250 milligrams all the way to up to 2.5 grams with this. So it is kind of right in the middle of that. After that, you have glycerol monostearate. You have 1 gram of that. Looking at this, I didn't find a ton on it other than it really improves hydration. It helps keep you, so the glycerol is going to keep kind of water in the body, so you're not just peeing all of it out. Like we talked about, a lot of times you take any type of nitric oxide boost product or stimulant that flushes after that vasodilation happens. It wants to contract, it's going to push all that out, and you're going to have to go to the bathroom. So this actually helps to keep you hydrated as you're taking this product. And most likely, I'm assuming with some of these too, because you might be stacking it with other products, that's going to be very, very important that you're not taking like caffeine and nitric oxide and all these other things and then just peeing out all your minerals and all your nutrients and all these other things, right? We want to keep the body hydrated here so you're not dehydrated. After that, we have Dan Shin extract, 650 milligrams. You start getting into different types of medicinal herbs and stuff like that, and I'm a huge advocate for them, but you're not going to see a ton of studies done here in America. Usually you're going to see more studies done over in Asia, obviously. In other countries, Europe usually does more studies than we do. So with this, they have 650 milligrams in it. All I can really find with it is it's used to help circulation. A lot of times they'll give this to people that are having heart problems, or maybe they're at risk for a stroke, or they've had a stroke. And it's actually used to help protect the heart, the brain, the veins, the capillaries, and all of that. As far as doses, I found a whole bunch of different weird dosing recommendations for that, so I'm not 100% sure on there being 650 milligrams on here where that really lies. A lot of them that I found were like multiple doses throughout the day, and they were like 30, 10 milligram doses periodically with meals or whatever it was. Like, it was very, very randomized with that. So it's in there used to help the circulation system, but not a ton of information on it is what I found with that. After that, we have beetroot powder, 500 milligrams. So big thing that you're going to see with that is beetroot, betaine. I mean, he has betaine in these other products, and I talk about it with a lot of supplements because it's very, very common now. But betaine actually helps improve athletic performance. That's usually why you're going to see it in any of these supplements. And the other one is it's actually going to help get rid of estrogen, bad estrogen in the liver. It's going to help kick that out. So that's usually why I promote people taking beetroot extract, eating beets, or taking betaine. And betaine gets its name because it's found in high concentrations in beets. But kicking that bad estrogen, out of the liver is very, very important. We don't want that hanging around in the body. So it's going to help with that. But like I said, most people are taking it for the improved athletic performance. Usually you're seeing 500 milligrams to about a gram with a lot of different studies where they're showing an improvement in athletic performance. So he does have the 500 milligrams in there, so that's good. Sometimes you actually see a little bit more, maybe 1.5, 2 grams. So it very much is dependent upon how much you weigh with something like this. What I've seen is the 500 milligrams is usually more for somebody that weighs about 150 pounds So you double that, right? You're maybe over 200 pounds. You're taking more, 1.5 grams of betaine there. After that, we have L-norvaline. So L-norvaline is actually a form of valine, a branched chain amino acid. With this, it actually has an extra hydrogen molecule. And what this does is it inhibits arginase, which is an enzyme that prevents you from creating nitric oxide from arginine. So with this, it's essentially trying to keep your nitric oxide levels high and maintain that. Because what happens with anything, right? Your body has, for instance, nitric oxide in the body. Eventually, your body's going to try to start to slowly break that down to get rid of it, right? Just like when you consume food, your body uses it and then it starts to break all of that down, uses what it needs, and then gets rid of anything else that it doesn't need, or it stores it. Something like this, it's going to just essentially break it down. So this is trying to keep those nitric oxide levels high in the body, in the bloodstream. After that, we have, I always pronounce this wrong, hesperidine, and there is 100 milligrams with that. Most studies that I was looking at really showed more 500 milligrams being the kind of set dose or the minimal dose that they would actually use. So this is way less than that, but it's antioxidant, it's cardioprotective, and it actually promotes blood flow. So it's just a little bit of an added bonus, I would say, with this. It's not I'm taking this product exclusively for that, but it is in there. It's just at a lower dose. After that, the last thing is the black pepper fruit extract, bioperine, 5 milligrams. You've seen this in almost every single product I see now. And what it does is it just helps the body with absorption in the stomach. So you've probably heard somebody at some point tell you, hey, like put pepper on your food, like black pepper on your food. It's really, really good. It helps you absorb the food, right? It's just good for you to do that. That's why they're put in here. It, in my understanding of it, it's actually helping the body to produce more gastric acid to break down the molecules, get it into the bloodstream much quicker so that you can use it, boom, right then. So that is the last product in here, or the last supplement in the kind of stack that he has here. Now, I do like the fact that this is not a proprietary blend. So all that is listed right there. That's very, very important for me. Kind of odd that with some of them, like his All Day You May branched chain amino acid one, that's not the case. But it is with his nitric oxide boost one, and then his Kill It, his pre-workout is the same thing. It's not actually it just shows basically the proprietary blends. Now they break it down into sections, but they don't tell you the exact dosage. You almost have to like search on the internet and find all that stuff out. This one tells you everything that's in it, so I do like that. That's a huge plus for me. So, I mean, who's this product for? I would definitely say if you want kind of a boost in performance and you want to feel that pump when you're going to the gym and you're getting your workouts in, but maybe you don't want a stimulant, you don't want to maybe do the stack, or you just don't want to do the pre-workout with it, right? You don't want to do the Kill It with it. This is good. You're still going to get, I actually feel a little bit of an energy boost. Not a massive one like I'm taking caffeine, but you do get that kind of boost. Sometimes I'll do, I mean, I don't necessarily do it always when I'm working out or right before a workout or anything like that. Sometimes I'll just take it kind of earlier on in the day to get me just a little bit of a boost, right? I don't want to drink coffee or a pre-workout or an energy drink or anything like that. This is a good option for that. Typically, if I am going to take this and I'm really trying to be regiment with the supplements that I'm taking, I'm usually taking this kind of either mixing it with the All Day You May, so I'm actually taking it during my workout, or with another branched chain amino acid drink, or I actually follow kind of about 30 minutes before, and I mix it in with a pre-workout to just give me that extra bump in my nitric oxide levels. If you look at the pre-workout and it doesn't really have a ton in there. I'm not trying to take way too much stuff. If that's the case, like with the Kill It, where it does have actually some citrulline malate, I might just half this dose, and then I'll do the other half with a branched chain amino acid drink. Or, like I said, just randomly throughout the day at some point, right? Usually not going to take it later on in the evening just because it has that tendency with the open capillaries in the veins and the increase in blood flow. It might keep me up a little bit later. I also don't recommend taking this and then doing something on top of that that's going to cause your veins and capillaries to open. My example of that is I've taken a higher dose and then had a Epsom salt bath for recovery, and then I get up from that and then it feels like you want to pass out because your body's relaxed at that point, and those veins and capillaries relax even more. Your heart rate also increases because of the heat. So with that, it was a little bit too much. So that's really my only kind of caution with taking the product. But overall, I definitely recommend this. I like it, especially if you're not going to take a pre-workout or you don't want to, but you want something that's going to help with athletic performance, and it's actually going to give you, like I said, an increase in the pump and all that other stuff. This is a good product to take, and the fact that it doesn't have the proprietary blend is a huge bonus for me. I love seeing that, and I like the fact that the supplement industry is really going that route. Now, like I said, I don't know, with Rich unfortunately passing away, what's going to happen with the company. I will have a link for this in the description box. I don't know how long this product is going to be available. I haven't seen any news saying that they're going to close down or anything like that. My assumption is that the company is going to continue. He most likely had, because he was really traveling all the time and on the road, he most likely had somebody else that was a CEO or something of the company that was really running it for him, and then he was coming in and he was kind of top dog when he came in, and he was really guiding and doing all of that stuff with the company, but he most likely has somebody running it when he's not there. I know Martin Ford and a couple of the 5% nutrition guys have been still saying like they're on the team, they're promoting it, they're closer than ever because of this and all that other stuff. But we'll see what happens in the following months. I do like these products. I hope they don't go away. Hopefully the team kind of steps up and maybe they become the new face of all of this, and they carry on the torch with the product line itself. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and not just on the supplements, but the home workouts, the MoveNat stuff, medical exercise stuff, warm up and cool down drills, a whole bunch of other stuff that I cover with these videos. And if there's anything that you want to see, definitely let me know in the comment section. That way I can kind of look at all of that, and it helps me to pump out more content for you guys so I can help in your fitness journey in any way possible. Thanks for watching, guys.